Temperatures today ended up a little bit warmer than yesterday, but still fairly cool. And now we're continuing to see them cool down into the 50s with a few 60s out there. Not many, though. Definitely starting to feel that chill in the air. And compared to yesterday, the lake shore is anywhere from 5 to 8 degrees cooler, where most inland spots are 1 to 3 degrees cooler. So we're feeling the chill. There's a little less moisture in the air, less cloud cover. Both of those things lower thanks to the movement away of this big low pressure system, taking all of the moisture with it, all of the rain, and now in its place, a high pressure back to the west is going to scoot through. That's going to block another cold front from moving in, so we will be precipitation free for the foreseeable future as more dry weather looks to come in for a lot of next week as well. Tonight, though, what we are going to have is once again that potential for some patchy dense fog. We'll be about 54 degrees overnight with a few clouds, and that is a little cooler than what we woke up to this morning, but the same issues that we have are still present. Temperatures cooling down to the dew point temperature, lots of low level moisture left over from the last couple of days that we got a lot of rain. So as the visibilities begin to drop, they'll really start to drop for widespread areas here as we get towards 5 or 6 a.m. Probably the worst visibility will be between 7 and 8 a.m. Widespread 1/2 to 3/4 of a mile of visibility, and that's when it becomes a little bit more difficult to drive. So you may want to leave a little extra time for your morning commute tomorrow just to deal with this fog. But as we get towards 8 or 9 a.m., as the sun rises and we start to mix some drier air in, that will help erode the fogs. But by the time we even get to 10 o'clock, there may still be a little bit of that lingering. We should have plenty of sunshine though by noontime, getting to 70 degrees at that point, and we're headed for a high tomorrow of a very pleasant 76 degrees. Average is 70 though, so this is warmer than average, and that sets the trend for the weekend and into early next week. Weekend forecast looks fantastic though if you want to do things outside. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees, so running 8 to 10 degrees above average, but not too out of the realm of possibility to get an 80-degree day. The average last 80-degree day for West Michigan is September 30th. So if we get there for the weekend or early next week, we're not too far off. Last year, our last 80-degree day was September 29th, and in 2023, it was October 4th. So this is not too out of the realm of possibility, but it does just feel a little weird going into October almost, having those warm temperatures around. It's also going to be dry into the later part of the weekend and early next week, thanks to a big high pressure coming in from the west. This will slide through and up to the north just in time for potential tropical activity to cause some trouble down along the eastern seaboard, especially the Carolinas. So if you or anyone you know has interest in that area, you probably want to be paying attention to what's happening over the next couple of days. Any potential impacts for any kind of landfall would be limited to Monday and Tuesday. Here, though, we are dry and warm through the whole